of you that haven't been with us before, yes, this is our weekly Tongren session. For those of you that haven't been with us, this is a distance healing session. The style is called Tongren, and we can, through our work to send energy to open blockages for people all over the world as we connect through the universal energies of the heart of compassion as well. So let's begin right away. And we get some good news from Augustina. Things are stable. So let's start right away. Again, my name is Joseph Lucier, here doing Tongren therapy. Also, as a reminder, tomorrow, same place at 11 o'clock, I'll be doing it from a special location. I will be actually in a Tesla biophotonic infusion field as an experiment. So I'm hoping you all can join me 11 o'clock, same place where you are at this very moment. And you can check us out. And then I will do the tapping. And then you can put in the chat. And if you feel anything different from tonight and tomorrow, that'd be a great test. So either way, the goal is that the Tongren will be enhanced by the state or the field that I will be in. And that field will be in many ways transmitted through the Tongren collective unconscious or morphic field as well. So let's begin right away. So San Chi for perfect blood, lymph, and strong immune system. So let's begin. We do our 3-part process because that's how we can teach it easily, and you can learn it quickly and easily and be effective for yourself. So let's sit back a little bit so the students and everyone can see my hands. And saying hello. And I just need to send a quick message. Real quick. All right. Blood flow to the brain up through the sky window. So we enhance blood flow to the brain because that's kind of where everything is managed, our CPU of our own bodies. And we work on the brain target points or command points. So tomorrow, 11 o'clock Eastern time, just where you are right at this very moment. I'll be doing it from my smartphone. It might be a little bit different. I will be immersed in a Tesla field, and hopefully I will not have transcended to another dimension and be lost through a wormhole forever. TV 19, 20, 21, 22. TV 17. Cardiac, respiratory, vasculatory center. So perfect blood, let's do that right away. T1 for the bones, bone marrow, which create blood cells, and the lymph, T3, T7. And the immune system, T1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. T1 to T8, make it simple. And then the microbiome, always important for immune system. 70% of our immune system is the gut and the microbiome. So we hear a lot of those things. So if you could chat in the bottom if you're interested in coming tomorrow, it's free. So it'll be great to see everyone tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. And we're hoping to have my friend from Canada with me. We'll try to see how that works out. And her name is Marty from Calgary. But we'll make it work. She will also be in a Tesla environment in Canada at the same time. There are two main technologies. She'll be in one. I'll be in the other one. Vagus nerve, gut-brain axis for the immune system as well. So our main focus is two parts: enhancing the biophotonic field of the Tesla field to also send energy, healing energy for world peace in these challenging times. So I dedicate the session to world peace itself. So everything we do for that hour will be dedicated for generating world peace. And grounding liver 3 and kidney 1. And there we go. And let's work 4. We have Catherine. Catherine for the medulla, leaky veins. And her question is, what about castor oil? So there are 3 main criteria for castor oil. 1 is organic. 2 is cold pressed. 3 is hexane free, which is the toxin that comes with it. So it will actually be relatively clear. If you see that it's black, which is also good, but for other purposes, that is cooked, and it's usually used for hair and topical stuff. But those are the 3 criteria that you really need for a good castor oil. And it should be in the bottle. So number 4, I feel like I'm a Monty Python. 4 reasons for the Inquisition. So the 4th one is it should be in like a tinted glass bottle. So let's work for Lara: calm, worry-free mind, and much abundance. Blood flow to the brain. And we will work for the brain. Issues from TBI, traumatic brain injury, and brain bleed. So let's work on that. We'll work with Lara and Deb right now. So yep, give me a show of hands if you're coming tomorrow to the Tesla Quantum Tongren event, 11 o'clock. I will be going to a secret location. Oh, not so secret, it's on the web. But anyway, it'll be secret to me. So just tune in. In general, for the day from 9 to 5, I will be in that environment, very specific environment. But from 11 to 12 specifically, I will be doing Tongren from that environment. So I'm going to be doing it from my smartphone. Hopefully it will work. GB13 for a calm and worry-free mind. GB13 also for the brain. And for both a calm and worry-free mind and TBI, 3 blood supplies, carotid artery, vertebral artery, and hello Marilyn. Blood flow, nerve flow to the spine. C3, 4, and 5. Yep, and I sent those products for the gums. I'm using them myself. Going to try it out. I think it's called Nature's Smile, if I remember correctly. So for teeth, let's work on the ouch points for the teeth. TV17, the medulla for Catherine. Do a major focus on that medulla for the veins, circulation. Again, blood flow to nerve flow down the spine. Pip and the cat, nice to see you. Also for calm, worry-free mind, in Tong, third eye for Laura. And those 3 blood supplies for brain, memory, confusion, concussions, and hearing loss. Sky window, vertebral artery, and occipital artery. Vertebral artery, spinal artery. And Joanna, good to see you. Liver 3 and kidney 1. So like I said, we'll be having our special event. First time I'm trying it. Tesla Infusion Quantum Tongren Space Galactic. Catherine is asking, will we be at the same bat channel tomorrow? Yes. Should be all exactly the same, except it's tomorrow, it's 11 o'clock, and I will be exposed to a Tesla biophotonic field, scalar energy tensor field, technically speaking. So, and then I wanted to share it with everybody. That's why I'm doing it. So I'll do Tongren at 11. I'll be there actually pretty much for the day. But I will be at that specific time focusing on specific transmissions using that field as my vessel to transmit. We'll see. People that are interested, just come where you are right at this very moment, 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. Hopefully it'll work. If it doesn't, just tune in to the energy anyway, as I will be from 11 to 12. Even if you don't see me, it should work from technically perspective, but I will be doing Tongren for the world and everyone anyway. and grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. So the question is this my first time experiencing the biophotonic field? This type of engineered Tesla-based, this is my second time. I went to Connecticut for some research, and there are two basic technologies. One is called EE systems. The other one is the med space system. So I did the EE system research, and there was a workshop there. Tomorrow I will be doing the other technology and comparing them and seeing how it goes. But my goal is to really kind of share it, or have other people go there and experience it themselves. And Catherine, if you missed it, the criteria for castor oil, 4 things. A glass bottle, ideally, not clear, hexane-free, organic, cold pressed, raw. So those will be the criteria. So we also have hearing loss for Ed. And we will work for Marilyn for high blood sugar. So for Marilyn, lots of fiber. Take a break from animal products for a while because that creates insulin resistance. Lots of fiber, lots of hydration, fresh vegetables, fruits, nuts and seeds, whole food as much as possible. Avoid insulin resistance, which is usually caused by fiber-free animal products. So let's work for Ed for hearing loss. Let's work on the output for the ear, and then GB 10, 11, 12 for the vestibular cochlear nerve of the brain. So in general, and then maybe people out there know more about it than I am, in general, these generators of the Tesla invented in the 1800s generate an energy which he believed, and I believe as well, even if you can harness it to also create like electricity engine. He has powered cars using these types of energies as well. And guess how much it costs? Nothing, basically. So if you tune in tomorrow morning about 11 o'clock and you see a big puff of smoke, it's been nice knowing everybody. It'll be okay. We will be converging 2 Tesla fields, one from Canada, one from the US, to see how all this works. If anything, just sit back, enjoy the sharing of the biophotonic field. So high blood glucose and hearing loss. We've worked on the ouch point of the ear, the cranial nerve of the ear, and C3 for the central nervous system nerves to the ear. Blood flow, nerve flow, spinal artery. So C3 for the eye. For Kim, CV17 for dizziness, the medulla. So I hope the surgery went well to put the retina back in place. Hopefully it will stay in place. Good luck with that. For Kim, we're all praying for Kim. Successful eye surgery. But think positive, and you will be able to see. And Rachel is here. Great. I hope you can join our Tesla Quantum Tongren session tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Same bat time, same bat channel. So let's work specifically on insulin high sugar levels. Pancreas, T8. And let me do one thing real quick as a test. I need to make a setting for my phone so that you don't get disrupted on Instagram. Settings. Do not disturb. Where is it? Yep, there's got to be a do not disturb somewhere. People in Instagram keep getting kicked off, so I don't want that to happen ever again. Control general. Do not disturb. Yep, it's one of these things where it is 8,000 layers deep. Home access. Do not disturb. Where is it? Sounds and haptics. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to test. This is a test for tomorrow as well. Notifications. Airplane mode. Nope. You'll have to wait. Can't waste your time here. It's actually focus. I think it's focus actually. Do not disturb is on. Okay. Okay. So we want to continue to focus for high blood sugar, T8 pancreas, and the microbiome for digestion. You may have inflammation and you may have constipation. High fiber, high liquid, low meat or no meat diet can reverse high blood sugar and diabetes. That's a fact. Okay, and grounding, liver 3 and kidney 1. And let me just send a quick message. This is kind of testing for tomorrow. I want to make sure. Very important. Let's work with Pip and the cat, and then for Kim for the eyes. Got a big group today, which is great. I hope you all can come tomorrow, because what will be great is we'll do the same thing. This is my engineering mind. We will do the exact same thing, exact same environment. You'll go to the exact same place, but I will be in a different place. And you may have a different experience. But if anything, it will be helpful in a great way. Blood flow to the brain. Pip on the cat. And for Kim, the eyes. Let's work on the eyes. The ouch point, C3 for the eyes as well. And the optic nerve, GV23. So you can hear me. No, Instagram. Will I be on Instagram tomorrow? I don't think so. That's a good question. I may not be on Instagram tomorrow because I'll be using my smartphone, which is Instagram. So let's work some more on the eyes. Blood flow to the eyes. We really want Kim to be successful tomorrow, or the next 3 days, as she gets to see. Do a lot of chi for the eyes. so it'll grow back. See the cells, the stem cells in your eyes growing, creating new connections. It can be done. Think positive. Think positive, positive, positive. You get what you ask for when it comes to our bodies. Pip and the cat. We will also tap for UTI, kidney stones, Hashimoto's. Let's do it. Let's start with the Hashimoto's. C6, C7, thyroid, parathyroid. Yes, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Please join us. Right here, same bad time. C6, C7 for Hashimoto's. Detoxing is really helpful. AFib is really good. I don't have mine on at the moment. Resistance breathing can help regulate the central nervous system to eliminate AFib. Email me and I'll send you the details. And we have kidney stones, UTI, UQORA, UTI prevention, the best ever. UQORA works as a maintenance and as a remedy. It goes deeper. It works into the biofilm parts as well as the regular parts, which are hiding those bacteria. It's great. UQORA. I have people as old as 97 using that stuff, and it works great. But let's work on the AFib, which is the sensory cortex, motor cortex, but primarily the Hashimoto's, the hypothalamus. And the heart, T5 for the heart. We should be on all the same channels on YouTube, Facebook. I was just looking at it. It should be on Tongren Station, YouTube, Anusar Wellness Facebook, and the website. Not sure about Instagram because then I would have to go back and forth between Instagram, but I might be able to. But as it stands now, best place is the website or those Facebook pages. But let's work on UTIs, T1 to T8, inflammation and infection. Kidney stone, L1, 2, and 3. There's a great product called Stone Killer. Stone Killer or Stone Breaker? Stone Breaker. And it has a lot of really advanced herbs that are really good for that. And grounding. Liver 3 and kidney 1, but now let's work for Samuel and Joanna. Blood flow to the brain. And for Drew. Heart health. Let's just go right to it. CV17 and T5 for the heart health. And the cardiac center, the medulla. And the bladder S1 to S5. Bladder and bowel, same, S1 to S5. and grounding. And for a peaceful mind for everyone, TB13, right side. Peaceful mind is about connecting to our true selves, which is in Tong, third eye, and connecting to our hearts, CV17. And grounding liver 3 and kidney 1. But we're going to also work for Joanna, cataract surgery for your mom and your sister, breast cancer. SEACT would be my first go-to for you for breast cancer, any cancers. SEACT, internal home-based ozone tablets, pH adjust, which is alkalizing and increases carbon dioxide, which increases oxygen, which is anti-cancer as well. Blood flow to the brain. And also for Kelly, first chemo treatment, let's do a immune boost, T1 to T8 for Kelly. Very tired. And for Dwayne, cancerous tumor, bladder removed. Hopefully that's working out well. For Joanna, C3 for the eyes, ouch point for the eyes. Also for the eyes, some bonus stuff for Catherine. Blood flow, nerve flow to the spine. A blockage, so the first blockage is the breast, T4 for your sister. Other things that you can do, DIM, D-I-M. Castor packs, there are specific ones for the breasts as well. And clay packs, remove the toxins. And bladder L1 to L5, S1 to S5 for Dwayne. And for cataract surgery again, C3 for the eyes for Joanna, for your mom. T1 to T8 for the immunodrug Tongren version. And how you doing, Lua? Okay, so we don't want to miss anyone. Hopefully you can all join tomorrow. Eucora, yes. And next we have Alistair Crowley for cataracts, Rachel for lungs, and clear breath. And let's work on those two right now. Blood flow to the brain. Let's go right for it. Lung 1, lung 2 for the lungs. Blood flow to the brain, and then the lungs T1, T2. T6 for the diaphragm. CV17 for the whole chest area, heart chakra as well. 11 Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific. Yep. Patricia, that is correct. And some more for the lungs, T1, T2, T3, bronchial areas, spleen, mucus, as well, T7. Cataract, C3. Floaters, mouth, dental, bone, and gums, C3, 4, and 5. And the ouch point. On the jaw, the teeth. And welcome Dorothy on Instagram. And grounding. And for everyone, for the eyes, also is the liver area. T9 right side, Chinese medicine equivalent. Clear breath. Lung 1, lung 2 again. And next we work with Lua. And Patricia. And Dorothy. So let's do blood flow to the brain. So when I say right here, do I mean Facebook? Yes. I try to do exactly the same process that I do on Thursday night. Going to do it Friday morning at 11 o'clock. Dedicating that session and with all sessions for world peace. We need it these days. So for Lua, brain metastases. Left cerebellum. GV17. So we're working on GV17 also for Augustina, who had good scans, no change. Instead of 3 months, 4 months to revisit the doctor. That's my favorite. I did that for my shoulder. I saw him once. He said, come back in a month. I came back in a month. He says no need for surgery. Come back in 2 months. And I don't know when I'll see him again. So for the brain, for Augustina, and for the brain, for Lua, 3 blood supplies, carotid artery, vertebral artery, so comment here, you're on antibiotics for the UTI. You can take natural antibiotics. You can take oregano oil, black seed oil, and you can take strong probiotics, such as Dr. Ohira, or sauerkraut, vegan yogurt, all those things. Cerebellum to the breast cancer, T4 for Lua. Neuropathy in the feet from chemo. Definitely make sure you have taken high levels of vitamin B12 and ALA, alpha lipoic acid. Yeah, Patricia, email me about resistance breathing. That manages asthma, AFib, many things. And brachial plexus for the arms, but especially lumbosacral plexus for the feet. And for stress in particular, for Dorothy Haddad, TB13 right side. For fatigue, boost the immune system, T1 to T8. More oxygen, T1, T2, lung 1, lung 2, also for energy. More oxygen, more ATP, as it's called. Resistance breathing there are devices and techniques you can do for breathing, which basically make the sympathetic parasympathetic systems balance out, and also to increase lung capacity for more oxygen and better breathing, which will also assist in balancing out your central nervous system as well. Longer exhales and inhales is one good quick tip. So for Augustina, continue with the 3 blood supplies to the brain, carotid artery, vertebral artery, and occipital artery for the brain metastases, and for Augustina. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Yep, so Patricia, I can tell you, I had asthma and I used this device to get rid of my asthma. Breathing strategies can work for asthma. And you're feeling very relaxed. Great. So we have Tim, and we have Blue Sky. Okay. Blood flow to the brain. MD, insulin resistance and vertigo. Blood flow to the brain. brain command points, brain stem command points. And hello, Edwina. Nice to see you. I'm doing great. Black seed oil is your favorite, Catherine, which is great. There's a great gummy out there, black seed oil, oregano oil. It's like the best natural antibiotic. It's a gummy, which is, believe it or not, got an extra benefit because if you chew it, it goes sublingual. I used it during COVID times. Muscular dystrophy, so we want the nerves to communicate to the muscles. From the brain to the brachial plexus of the shoulders, to the main nerves, to the spinal nerves, to the lumbosacral plexus nerves. All that communication needs to be re-established. And then T8 for insulin resistance. GV17 for vertigo as well. Black seed oil is a natural antibiotic like oregano oil. Most essential oils are antimicrobial, antibacterial. But oregano oil is one of the best ones, and black seed oil, and then that combination of oregano oil, black seed oil in that gummy from the company, I think it is the Wild Spice American Naturals brand. Yep. Microbiome for Tim as well. The T8, pancreas, right side, then microbiome T11, T12, L4, L5. So let's work on dissolving of a fibroma. Best way to do that is castor oil packs. But let's work on the brachial plexus, the nerves to the bones of the right femur, and T5 for the heart. Pain-free shoulders, SI 14 and 15. Shoulder release point, GB21, and the rotator cuff of the shoulders. Yep, don't subscribe to the fear. You'll be fine. So those gummies, black seed oil and oregano oil, it's in a black gummy. It is in a plastic container. I think it's called Wild Spice. It's one of the best companies for oregano, wild organic oregano oil, oregano. So it's at the health food stores. That's where I get mine. It's over the counter. Yep. And I can help give some recommendations for asthma as well. Teaching an EFT class. Is that English as a foreign? No, that's the tapping. So, yep. So I'm tapping for you and you're tapping for them. Okay, great. Yeah, email me about the resistance breathing techniques. Yep, and grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. So next we work with, let's see. Welcome to Suzuki and Lou. So Bonnie, metastatic liver cancer, so blood flow to the brain. And Jolly Human as well. And Andrea, welcome to our group. Today, you've been here before. Command points for the brain. So we work on a few for cancer, liver cancer, kidney failure, pain, prostate removal. Tommy for cancer, so Bonnie. Yeah, I think if you Google black seed oil, oregano, black seed and oregano, I think it's called Wild Spice American Company. Check it out. It's like got a green label on a plastic bottle. It's a great company, the same company that sells oregano, Sino oregano, the spray sinus stuff, full of oregano. Oregano is your friend for anti-infection. Yep, let me know if you find it. If you don't, email me. I'll send you a link to it. T1 to T8 anti-inflammation. So let's work on liver and lung cancer, liver and lung infections. So T3 for the lungs, T8 for the liver area, L2 for the kidneys, L3 for the prostate. So when you say a peaceful passing, T1 to T8, collected champion for mold and chemicals, lung and sinus infections, T1 to T8 for infections, inflammation, T4 for the breast cancer as well. So DIM, take a look at DIM, take a look at SEACT. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Oh, we did not work on endometrial and peritoneal for Jolly Human. Let's do that. Let me see. Yep, I'm going to look at those gummies real quick. And there you go. There's the gummies. There you go, guys. That's what they look like. You can find other prices and stuff. Blood flow to the brain. Brain command points, brain stem command points. GB13, fear and anxiety. For Tommy, deep breathing exercises, longer exhales and inhales. 4-6-6 breath, 4-8-8 breath. T4 for the breast cancer. T1 to T8 for collected champion. Mold and chemical exposures. Clay and binders are the best way to approach those. Lung and sinus infections. Broken right foot. So blood flow T7, nerve flow lumbosacral plexus, out point right foot. Not sure what you mean by peaceful passing. Dave and Valerie, woohoo! We are now complete. Dave and Valerie are in the building, and I hope you can come tomorrow at 11. It'll be great. I'd like to say it will be wild, but that's not a good thing to say. Okay, fancy specimen and great self. Benevolent human, Rachel, good name. Blood flow to the brain, so any fancy specimen, T1 to T8 for inflammation, arthritis, T1 and the bones, UTI, UQORIA, Esther, hip and knees, bladder 54, blood flow T7 to the knees from the back and the front, left arm pain, brachial plexus to the left arm, T1 to T8, anti-inflammation, brachial plexus again to the left arm. S1 to S5, UTIs, bladder areas, liver 3 and kidney 1. And great self, we will work with you next. Blood flow to the brain. Brain command points. Insomnia, GB13, Intong, GB17, Intong, third eye, and circulation, GB17. That's why I said that, yes. And for those of you on Instagram, my apologies, it got knocked off again. But we're almost finished for you, so we got you all taken care of. Regenerate right hip. Blood flow, nerve flow, right hip for stem cells for the right hip. They're actually products that are stem cell generators. Let's work CV17 for Rachel for full breaths. Lung 1 and lung 2. T3 for the lungs. And next we have confident newbie. Tonsils. What's a tonsil? Those were basically opportunities for giving kids ice cream and removing part of their immune system. That's what it was when I was a kid. Blood flow to the brain. Well, we all work on the tonsil area from the front, tonsil area from the back, C5, C6, C4, 5, and 6, cervical spine, C1 to C8, and GB13 right side. Coffee addiction, in tongue, connecting to your true self. What I would recommend is a mate tea substitute to wean yourself off of coffee, and then chlorella as a mineral dense food. But if you're getting off of coffee, tons and tons of water. Expect maybe some headaches at the beginning. But GB13 for coffee addiction. And for Faris, welcome. Glaucoma, GB17, eyes, C3 for the eyes, GB23, optic nerve area for the eyes, and again GV17 for the glaucoma, and T9 right side for the liver, and for you, of course, CV17. I would do steaming of lavender in a steam tent for the upper chest areas. Fear, GB13 for your mom as well. That's also the kidneys, L2. Okay. And here we go. No sound on Instagram. All right, let me work on that in just a moment. I think we're just about finished here, so the recording will have everybody all set. So interesting newbie, blood flow to the brain. GB13, nope. Yep, GB13 right side for insomnia. In tongue for insomnia, pineal gland as well. So for gum infections, this is a great product for, well, you can do swishing, daily swish. Banyan Company, the one that I just got, has coconut oil and sesame oil for swishing in the mouth for gum infections. Swishing oregano oil, if you can stand it, it burns a little bit, but that will really help any infections in the oral cavity or these gummies that I mentioned. GV17 for blood pressure. And for Confident Newbie, your Aunt Linda. Cancer from the breast, T4. To the lymph. And we'll do a lymph tune-up for everyone right now. Axillary lymph. Inguinal lymph. C3, C4 for the gums, and T1 to T8 for infection. And again, we'll tap for gleeful guest, AFib, so hypothalamus, T5, stenosis, C6, C7, calcium balancing, diverticulitis, T1 to T8, and the microbiome, L1, T11, T12, L1, L2, but especially L4, L5, enterolysthesis, and sciatic, which is from those nerves as well, L4, L5, down to GB30, exactly right there. Gallbladder, T11, T12, T9, T10, T9 and T10, gallbladder and liver issues. Yeah, if you guys want to put in your regular names, your real names, that's good. Some people want to be anonymous. But yeah, if you get your regular names, it'd be great. Or your nickname. I get used to Pippin the Cat for one. But yep. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. So everybody sit with your feet flat on the floor, palms face up. And we'll do some chi. I believe this may also be biophotonic energy. Reinforce everything that we've done for the last hour. Okay. Thanks very much. See you hopefully tomorrow at 11. I hope everything works out. I've never done this type of technology from my phone. I can't bring my computer there. I don't have a laptop at the moment. So we will work it out and we will be fine. And if anything, even from 11 to 12, I will be there still with the intention and the tapping for everyone either way. As an additional part, I'm hoping my friend from Canada will also be there as well. So we will see first time for our global peace, world peace, Tongren effort. But you don't need me to tell you. Send out love, peace, compassion for the whole world as often as we can, because the world is in a great need for it at this moment. Thank you very much, and take care, everyone.